And did any of that audio come through, or have I just been talking to myself? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay. Don't know if I'm streaming or not.
Shit, my stream sounds gorgeous.
You there, Link?
Yeah, because I've got the stream playing on my phone, so I can look at the chat. Because the problem with the chat on the PS5 is if somebody makes a really lengthy comment, it won't display the entire comment. So I have to double check their comment on my phone.
Gotcha. So I'm just checking if my stream's coming through. Because I'm getting, the warning message on the YouTube Studio. You're not sending enough data.
Nope, I'm not getting. What's your download speed?
I should have plenty of bandwidth. It's the upload that's required for streaming.
So they do the same stuff to you, huh?
Yeah. It's 15 megabits up, and this is using 15, so we should be fine.
Are you wired or are you hardwired or Wi-Fi?
Wired.
Okay.
What I'll do, I'll check it on the channel, see what's actually coming out, because sometimes YouTube Studio can be a bit misleading.
Oh, and the other thing I have to keep in mind is that I'm streaming directly from the PS5, whereas you going through the capture cards and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm more of the plug and play type. I do have a capture card. I still haven't opened up that Elgato that I bought about
Seems
6
to be
months
working.
ago. So yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. I think YouTube Studio is just lying. Right, well, to recap, in case you missed it, open lobbies, just look for the Ham VR server. I'm racing along with Lincoln Clay VR, so in the stream title, there should be a link to his channel. And yeah, this is the countdown for PSVR2, so if you've got any questions about PSVR2, and or if you want to race with us, I'll set up a lobby, just look for Ham VR. Right.
Okay. You might have heard a slight echo in there because I had to crank up the volume because I wanted to make sure you could be heard this time. And yeah, your voice is coming through loud and clear on the stream.
Right. Okay, let's get a server set up.
Alrighty. And once again, another shout out to my good friend Ham VR, who uploaded a video on how to get the base shakers working for GT7. You have to run it through the PC, and the PC and the PS5 have to be on the same network. You have to put in a couple of port numbers, and voila. So the base shakers work on my PS5. I tried it before. I tried to do a direct connect, and that didn't work. And yes, they do work. So when PSVR2 arrives next week, I will be in a position where I can easily jump from ACC on PC to GT7 on PS5 and not skip a beat.
Where would you like to go first of all, Link?
What's that?
Which track first?
Whichever you want to do.
How about Monza?
Sure. Monza sounds good. Question is, I don't know what car I ought to use because the last time I streamed on GT7, I saw that the GT4 GT, the Volkswagen Beetle, and the Porsche 911, all three of those cars have different characteristics. I think the Beetle seems the most safe out of all three cars, but it doesn't have much straight line speed.
What do you want for weather? Preset, or shall I have it on random? Start off with dry to begin with, to ease ourselves in.
Yeah, that's you're supposed to say pause after that. That is the street reaction to when you say something that could be deemed odd sexually.
Oh, ease ourselves in.
Yeah.
Got it.
Toto?
Yes.
It's called a motor race, okay? We went to car racing.
There we go. And I'm also happy to say that I am shocked that my SteelSeries, these headphones that I wear right here, normally I use a 3.5 millimeter jack to plug into the controller, and I think that might have been causing some echoing during my streams, and so I plugged the headset up wirelessly through the adapter, and it's working perfectly. So that's even more beautiful. So I can jump from PC.
We have some people join. Just waiting for you to join the server link.
Oh, I put on there show only rooms with friends, and it's not seeing anything.
Oh.
Okay, let me uncheck the box and then check it again. There we go. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
What car will we use? So, for those of you who like to join in, you see the name right there, Ham VR and Lincoln Clay VR live on YouTube. Join in. That is the name of the room. And does the room have a password, Ham?
No. Totally public
Okay,
at the minute.
All right, it's public. So if you'd like to join us, feel free to jump in with us. Boris, how are you? I don't know if you're still streaming, but we the lobby that you see is open to the public. So if you'd like to join in and kick our ass, you know that feel free.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Super Sick Media, how's it going? And Frank FR, how's it going? How you doing, sir? You know what? Boris Army reporting for duty. Oh, Sons of Blackwood, how's it going? Boris sent you, huh? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. So let me go on the track. Oh yeah, feel those bass shakers kicking in.
Good idea. Let's get some track type.
Enter course. Oh, who's that? Who's that in the Nissan? Oh, you?
I'm in a Nissan. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
I've got a couple of GT3 cars now. I've got the Porsche, this, and the Mercedes, the AMG.
Gotta change the. There we go.
I need to check the audio levels. I should have checked beforehand. You got the bass shakers dialed in there?
No, I haven't gotten around to it.
I was tweaking them earlier. Yeah, distracted by my little stream window. I had to put my webcam. Should it be there? Or maybe the bottom corner's better. So just my brakes a bit.
Oh, the sausages.
It skips in a normal Toyota. I don't think I checked the race rules. It might be free for all at the moment.
Oh yeah, you let some of these dudes in here with souped up Mazda Miatas.
They'll go kick our asses. We're like in these
Yeah,
GT
oh my
race
God.
prepared, and they'll fly past us. And I'll keep it spicy, eh?
Yeah.
So did I read it right? You're saying on Twitter that you've got shipping confirmation for your PSVR2 now?
Well, I mean, I posted that picture saying that the order's been shipped, and they've provided a tracking number. So when I went to check the tracking number, the details that it says is that a shipping label has been created, but the carrier hasn't picked up the package yet.
Okay.
But it's still showing the 22nd as the delivery date.
So I think that the VR patch for GT7 comes out on the 21st.
Correct.
So it's possible you might be able to play it the day before.
I think you got a better chance of playing it than I do because you're 5 hours ahead of me. And I think Australia might be 12 hours ahead of me.
Oh yeah, they're usually the first, aren't they, to get these things?
What's that?
They're usually the first to get access to these things.
Yeah.
Alright, should we start a race?
Oh, crikey. Because I think I might have figured out how to stop the car from spinning out when I use the Porsche.
You have figured out?
I think so.
Look, it's a Subaru. We're racing with a Subaru. Bit of wheel spin off the start then. Oh, we almost lost it.
I hear you breathing on me.
Yeah. I was using the the look left button, so I was but it put me off. I started to drive off the track when I did that. So I'm watching my stream and it does look a bit choppy.
I think I'm doing just fine.
I'm now distracted by my stream.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it looks like my upload bandwidth is struggling. It's like going between 8 and 12, 13. I should have 50 up.
50 or 15?
5-0.
Holy shit!
But I'm not getting 50, I'm getting 8.
Can't seem to get past it. See if turning the traction control up to 2 helps. See if I can survive this chicane again. I adjusted my traction control.
I'm all over the place at the minute.
That chicane is the chicane. The first chicane is where I'm having the problems at. The super tight, like the hairpins and super tight chicanes. Nope, that didn't do anything.
This will be interesting. I'll see if I can change the resolution of the stream midstream. Maybe that'll be alright. 1080p.
Hey, this is where I gotta give Sony credit for their hardware, because it's able to stream this in 1080p 60.
Yeah, so that's what I've switched to. I know it's the hardware. I think it's my broadband. It's not giving me the upload bandwidth it should be doing.
Yeah, and I don't have near what you have. I think as far as, like, I think I've got 200 down and maybe 10 up or 12.
Yeah, I've just dropped mine to 8 up, because normally I stream at 15 up, you know, to get that quality at 1440p.
Oh, no wonder your streams look so beautiful in VR.
Yeah, when they work. I'm obviously going to have to do some testing prior to the PSVR2 day to make sure my broadband providers give me the speed I'm paying for. Damn it. I'm getting robbed.
Well, even though I don't make any money off of YouTube, once I get my first check from YouTube, the guy who prepared my taxes, I've known him for about 30 years. You know, we're gonna have he's gonna have a consultation with me. And
You've
yeah,
not had your
I know,
first check yet? Must have had your first check, surely.
Because you don't, like, well, you don't. I only make off of YouTube, I think I only make about $10 a month. I mean, $5 a month. I think the most that I've made off of YouTube in 1 month was the first month that I was monetized, because a couple of people, you know, sent me super chats, you know, to say congratulations on getting monetized.
Right. So you've not had that minimum threshold yet. I know it took me ages on Twitch. I think it took me about 2 years. It's like, yes, I finally got to the amount.
So so the beauty of it is, even if I don't make any money off of YouTube, what I claim as operating expenses would be more money than I'm making off of YouTube, so I can claim those expenses. So case in point, I should be able to claim, like, my electric bill and my internet bill as operating expenses.
Gotcha.
Along with all the equipment that I bought, dating back a year from the day that I get my first check. So anything that I bought a year prior to getting my first check, I can claim those as startup fees. So
Lincoln Clay VR Incorporated.
Exactly.
First year of trading. Minus 10,000.
We're going public. You guys can buy stock. I will say that the base shakers, the pulse on GT7 is stronger than ACC.
Oh, that's probably only you've got it on the defaults. Yeah, I think it is a bit strong on default.
Well, if it's maintaining the same settings that I have for PC,
Are you using the exact same profile?
yeah,
Okay.
I haven't changed a thing, and I set the pulse for when you change gears. I set that pulse at 100%. in the beginning, I used to get a real strong thump on ACC, but remember that amp? My amp kicked the bucket and I had to get another amp.
Second.
Nice.
It's only you and me.
Oh, I got pole, fastest lap, and clean race. Oh, I got some money out of that. Ooh,
Yeah, exactly.
shit. Yeah, I got 31 racks out of that.
Settings. Go to the host settings. Alright, let's start putting some limitations on this. Remember how to do it.
Yeah. So as far as that goes, folks, once I get my hands on my PSVR unit and I start, and this takes over as the featured content, I would be doing mostly daily races, usually whatever the Group 3 daily race is, because I love GT3 cars. I don't know if they do some Group 2. DJ, how's it going, bro? Been a while since I seen you, my guy. How you doing? DJ the Pumpkin Patch Kid. Are you ready for PSVR 2, DJ? I assume that you're getting PSVR 2. You know what? I feel like changing the flavor. Wait a minute. No.
What's wrong?
Oops. I wanted to change cars.
Should be able to. You might have to come out and in again. But...
Enter course. Spectate, replay, settings. There we go, change cars. Yeah, so I don't have to leave. Let's get this Beetle out. I like the way that Beetle sounds too. Probably kick my ass with this one. Handles good, but don't got good straight line speed. And for whatever reason, I lost my base shakers. I'm holding off for a little bit. Not been impressed with Sony and how they're promoting the new headset. I have my doubts about it, but I hope I'm wrong. I get where you're coming from. I mean, I've got some curiosities about it.
It seems a very scattergun approach on their marketing. Did you see that link I put in our Twitter chat? There's, especially in the oceanic region of the world, like Australia and New Zealand, there's like really tiny channels that don't seem to have much to do with sim racing or VR. Seem to have got headsets and they're doing unboxing and videos.
Yeah, I mean, like Microsoft did the same thing. I think it's a slap in the face to people who were loyal to the brand and people who promoted the brand. So who could I use as a Brian Paul would be the biggest example. His channel is called PSVR Without Parole, and he's pretty much the face of PSVR, and they did not send him a headset because they're not happy with him, because he was the one who leaked I can't remember if he leaked the actual pictures, but he definitely leaked the Sense controllers, you know, I guess what they would look like and functionality and that kind of stuff, because he has sources, and he admitted that Sony's not happy with him. He said he used to have a relationship with Sony. They used to respond to his emails. Now they don't respond to his emails anymore. And I don't care if Sony is unhappy with him for leaking that information. I think he still deserves a headset because he has done much more good for PlayStation VR than bad. So I think it's a slap in the face that he didn't get one. But over on the Microsoft side, when the Xbox One X came out, there's a YouTuber that goes by the name of Crap Gamer, and he's so loyal to Microsoft. he's so loyal to Microsoft. Who we got here? Oh. Anyway, he's so loyal to Microsoft that he's even like lied for them to prop them up, and he didn't get a console. What Microsoft did was they were sending consoles to PlayStation channels. And so here Sony did the same thing. They sent headsets to non-VR channels, and once they get through the phase of playing with this headset for a couple of days, we'll never see them promote the headset again.
Yeah. It's a little strange. I mean, I tried to get in touch, but I just heard nothing, so I don't really understand the mechanism. It wasn't like a no, it was just nothing. Okay.
I'm gonna back out of this session because I've lost my base shakers.
Alright.
So I'm gonna back out and then come back in. See if that helps.
What's it say in the top left corner of the Sim Hub app? Is it saying connected?
I have to switch screens real quick. Yeah, it says running.
Okay, so it's not a network thing. Sounds like probably speaker output problem.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting anything from it. So I have this happen from time to time, and that's another reason why I've got to get another amp, because every now and then when I don't get any response, I have to unplug it from the computer and then plug it back in. Or I wonder if maybe the amp got too hot in the throttle.
Maybe. What volume setting do you have yours on? Ah, shit.
Okay, I got force feedback now.
So I have mine set to about a quarter on the amp.
Well, I had it set to about 60%.
Okay.
But the thing to keep in mind is, my first amp was 100 watts. This amp right here is 50, I believe. I thought it was 100.
Well, it's meant to be 50 watts per channel, but I think the power pack, which goes into it, is only like 60 watts overall. So it'll only ever do 30 per channel.
So
At least the one that's with mine.
I'm going to buy a more powerful amp. But I'm not going to buy the one that I had because the power switch is dog shit.
Yeah. It's a cheap and cheerful amp. Is it the same knob sound one I've got?
It's a knob sound, but not the one that I had previously. It's a different one.
Okay.
Because the previous one that I had, the power button, you press the power button. This new one that I bought has a switch.
So I know people that run four bass shakers. Some people use like home cinema amps. You know, because they're designed for like 7.1 channels, and they obviously have a lot more wattage per channel, but they tend to be quite big. You know, these Dolby Atmos amps. Actually, got one downstairs, the lounge. Or the living room, you call it. That's fine. What do you call the living area in your house or your apartment? Do you call it the living room?
Yeah.
Do you ever call it the lounge? Or is that a British thing?
Ah, no.
No? Never called it lounge?
So, you know, where I'm sitting at now is the living room, but the next room, which would normally be a dining room, is basically where I got my computer at, so I don't know what to call that room. Yeah, I think that's might be what would have happened. I think that might be what happened to my base shakers. I think they might have got hot and throttled. So I unplugged them,
overheated.
and plugged them back up, and then turned the volume knob down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh shit is right. Now, this is where I need VR.
Alright, we've got a few people. Start the race before people leave.
All right. I'm not gonna do so well on this. Oh, he's using a Genesis? Okay. Support Gaming, how's it going? Oh, crikey. Sure you saw that, Ham?
Well, yeah. So I was mucking around with the stream deck. I can't remember which button's which. I'm sorry, I'll practice with my stream stuff. I think I'm seeing this as a practice run for next week with the stream.
Yeah.
Get all the bugs and the kinks out of the way. Let's go, Link. Oh, he's in the Beetle. Where's my lights? I'll flash you.
Oh, I see you now.
It's my home track, this. It's down the road.
What?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, good. A few days now. Yeah, you got that right. Well, I tell you, these Brits are dirty with that light flashing.
I don't think my lights are actually flashing. I'm pushing the button. Oh shit, it's the settings. Oh, sorry.
Oh!
Go. Go. I was mucking with the buttons on my wheel. And next thing I know, you're stopped. And I just went... I completely punted you. Only professional racing in this server. The best. So I've got 1.5 million credits at the minute. I was up to 2.5 million. And you know, there's the menu books to complete. And you get cars, don't you, when you complete them? Well, there's some extra menu books, which basically, if you just collect the cars in the extra menu books, it's usually free of each. Like the Nissan Fairlady, which is like the 350Z, the 300 SX, is it, and another one. You get like a 6-star ticket. And I message you. I was like, hey Link, I've got 2 2 6-star tickets. I thought I was gonna get like a mega car or something, or like a 100, you know, a load of money, like $1 million. Because someone's won. You can win like 9 million credits on some of these. I just won car parts for both of them, and I spent about $500,000 buying the cars to complete, you know, the extra books. So I was like totally out of pocket. So I've like wasted $500,000.
Yeah, it's a vicious scheme they got with this game. The way the economy is set up, because with those tickets, they give you a bunch of useless parts that you can't even use. Because the whole point of it is to force you to pay for microtransactions.
And whenever I get like the other tickets, I keep winning 10 grand. I'm like, come on, man, this is rigged. Stop giving me 10,000 credits. Give me the big pot.
Yeah, people were saying that right from the word start about the roulette tickets, that they felt it was rigged.
It isn't a 1 in 4. It's like, no, you get that 10,000 like all the time, and not the others very often. But saying that, you can earn like 150,000 fairly quickly, like in about half an hour or less, just doing the GT3 Cup races. Because I went back and I redid some of them just so I could get like golds in all the international cups, which I've now got, thinking I'd get like another car, but you don't. I know for the licenses, if you get like gold in all of them, you get a different car to if you get silver in all. So I'm going to go back and redo some of the licenses, make sure I gold out everything. So Steofan is 24 seconds ahead. Don't think I'll be able to catch him up. 2 more laps. Yeah, no, he'd have to come off a couple of times. Oops. I don't think I've done a clean lap yet.
Base shakers just went out again.
Alright. They're probably just overheating, or they almost the amp. The Steo fans easing off, letting me catch up. Have a bit of a race, perhaps. Every time, same bend stuff. I see you catching me up in my mirror.
Shit, trying too hard.
This Steo fan guy's like 5 seconds a lap quicker than us. This is a lot. So there should be a bop applied, so it's not his car. I think it's just our driving. Isn't very good.
Well, I'm too used to ACC and I'm not in VR, so there's my excuse.
Yeah, I'll go with that. It's not VR.
Every time I jump on this, on GT7, it seems to take me like about an hour before I get into a groove.
I don't check what tyres I'm running. I'm probably running hards.
I didn't pay attention to that either. I think I might be on intermediates.
I think you are, actually. I'm sure I saw IM earlier. Maybe it was on your other car.
Because I used this car and the Porsche in the last daily race. Can anyone join? Yeah, you can join the Support Gaming. That's the whole purpose of this stream. Every Friday, Ham and I will be getting together and doing open lobbies for anyone to join us. So look, let me see here. Let me come back so you can see the name of the lobby.
It'll be
Right
Ham
there.
VR and Lincoln Clay.
You see it right there. It says Ham VR and Lincoln Clay VR. Live on YouTube. Join in. That's the session right there. So we had another joiner. I'm going to go back. And for starters, I'm going to go back and see what the deal is with my base shakers. Because I don't know. Let me see here. Maybe I don't like the car.
Mount Panorama. Oh yeah. He knows it.
Okay. I'll be right back, folks. I got to use the bathroom.
The question, how do I change my... Oh, change car. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Ferrari. Oh, wait. This ain't Mount Panorama. Yeah, it should be, but I've not changed the track. Hey, Salsa. That's it. I miss mouse and keyboard. There we go. Now we're going up the mountain. Have you got a GT7 all set up, Sals? OB Racing. Ah, welcome if you can hear us. It's this Ferrari I think I bought ages ago. And I don't know what the setup is. It might be totally off. Bit of a drift. So Lincoln's gone to fix his base shakers. Ferrari does sound good. It's the one. This is what it'll be like. You got to look around the cabin in VR. But I'll be able to see this perspective. Lots of track out the front windscreen.
Okay, you doing okay? Hey, gamertag. What's up? How you doing? I'm trying to fix my base shaker, so that's why I was out of the picture for a second. We're good. Mrs. Super Tired doing my rounds to say hello. Appreciate you popping in. You know something, gamertag, I've been thinking about if you still watching. Once everybody gets settled in with PSVR, and I'm bringing back live. I'm bringing back live from Wakanda on Saturdays. So what I'd like to do is, if you're available, I'd like you to come on the show sometime and talk about the journey from when you got started to where you're at now, because it is through the PSVR that I did meet you. I think Wipeout Omega Collection is one of the first games we got together on. And then the rest is history. Hey, I definitely appreciate it, my guy. There we go. I got base shakers.
The back. Salsa's on my chat as well at the minute. Link. So we got the old VR Link crew back together.
Oh yeah, so Salsa's in there with you. Go!
He said he's not touching GT7 till his PSVR2 arrives.
Oh yeah, he just commented. Salsa just commented. You know, Salsa, I really can't blame you, to tell you the truth, because I have been trying to. Said all we need is that. Yeah, definitely. I had been trying to go.
Go. But Salsa, unlock multiplayer. He needs to do menu book 9, so you're gonna have to do that. Unless you, I guess that'd be the warm up. It's a bit annoying. It locks that away until you've done book 9. Sorry, Link.
Oh.
Go on, I finished.
Oh, I forgot my train of thought because I'm driving now, and it feels so good to have my base shakers back.
They keep cutting out. Maybe the amp's on its way out.
I kind of been having that problem from the word go, so I'm going to buy another amp anyway.
This Ferrari's very slidey.
Oh yeah. Ah! Oh shit! Right, lads. I'm off to say hello to the community. Hey, thanks again for popping in, Gamertag. I'll definitely be in touch more sooner than later. Trust me, GT, my driving's going to get a lot better once PSVR2 hits. Because I drive much better in VR than I do flat screen driving. So you guys going to smash me. Hey, but don't let that stop you from joining us.
Yeah, I'm crashing a lot anyway at the minute. This fry's killing me. Get back in my Nissan.
Who's better, me or him? I think we go back and forth. It depends on what track we're in and what car we use. I think we're somewhat even.
I think Lincoln will be ahead now. He's been doing a lot of ACC. So in ACC, he'll definitely be ahead. On this, I think we're probably quite equal.
I would dare say that on GT7, you beat me more times than I've beaten you. So I would say that you're better on GT7. God, those base shakers feel good. Pause.
I just think you'll have the force feedback in your head as well. You're just shaking all over. So now I need to turn mine up there. I didn't used to have it, but the gear change I have turned fairly high now, so you get that nice thud feel with each gear shift.
Yeah, I love that.
You notice it when it's gone, it's like something's broken.
It's something broken.
Because there's no feedback otherwise. I don't know if the new is the Logitech direct drive. It does more of the, what do they call that? True force, whatever they're calling it.
True force.
So, yeah, I don't know if it vibrates back and forwards on other effects like gear shift.
Have you tried that? Have you tried that True Force before?
No. So the G29 doesn't have it, but the newer version does. Like the G923, I think, does. And that new direct drive does. But I think the Ultimate's having telemetry based base shakers all around. I'm happy with the under the seat and under the pedal cell. That's enough. I don't know if I'll be able to distinguish between the corners.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is you'll need to turn the gain up a lot higher in order to feel it. Because it's got more metal to travel through. I don't think my neighbours would appreciate that either.
Oh, wait a minute. You stay in a complex or something?
No, it's a end terrace house. So I guess you could call it complex.
Okay.
So it's like a bunch of houses stuck together.
Oh, gotcha.
And we're the end house. So we've got, on one side there's no other houses, but on the other side we've got the neighbour.
Yep.
Alright, are we ready to start the race, you reckon? We'll do.
I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to go. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
Andy B.
Let's go.
So on his Thrustmaster GT, he's got the Gran Turismo transducer on it. And you feel the changing of the gears, but it's weak. Okay. Launch control, baby. Free wide into turn 1. And looks like Lincoln's lost it. Looking at him in the rearview mirror.
Let's go. We'll recover.
There's 6 laps. 3 cars, not really a race. Anyone's watching that wants to join in, open lobbies, casual racing. As we get back into the game. This Ferrari doesn't feel very sure-footed. I don't like it. Drifting. Oh, no, gone. Yeah. Feels just too slidey at the back of this setup on this track.
Oh, crap.
To be fair, I have the same problem in ACC with the Ferrari. It's just too skippy and jumpy on this track. At least got someone to chase.
Cold Yogurt, how's it going?
Cold Yogurt. I heard from him in a while. Didn't he do Star Wars Squadrons with us once? Is that Cold Yogurt? Cold Yogurt, as you say. Just there. Doesn't like that section. You there, Link?
Yeah, I'm fighting with this Porsche. See, he's right on my ass. He's like a half a second behind me.
You know, there's 25 seconds ahead of me now. I've spun twice, you know, on the Big Dipper. The downhill section.
I I saw the arrow pointed in a different direction.
Yeah, this is some strange tune that was on it from ages ago that I don't know what's. It's on kill me mode. I'll switch cars in a bit.
Oh, and this guy hit me.
Try not to die coming down the hill this time. What, on accident?
Yeah, the guy hit me and sent me into the wall.
This is the bit that gets me. God, stay on. Right, we're all good.
Yeah, that dip that you're talking about, I've had to trail break it down there. And I had to try to stay to the outside of the dip.
No, Salsa. I got a GT DD Pro. I still have the
what?
CSL DD as a backup. He's asking if I'm using the drive hub adapter. I got the GT DD Pro a while back. The adapter's good, but you can definitely tell the difference. Native versus the adapter.
I'm still using the adapter though.
Because you're hardcore. I don't need that fine detail.
Right.
Just give me that 20 newton meters of torque. Rip your thumbs off.
Hey, but it'll rip your thumbs off.
Don't trust this car on curbs or anything. I'm like staying in the middle of the track now. Two more laps to go, and I can change cars. Almost.
Emotional damage.
I don't know if I have that.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
That's the other thing. I need to get my stream notifications and stuff set up for next week. Emotional damage. I'm falling behind. You're pulling away from me, you two. Damn it. Well, we're doing 210s. And Lincoln's on 207.
My best lap on Bathurst, I think on ACC is like 204.5. But I haven't beaten some personal best records though. I I would be able to go a little bit faster, but that drop, you know, where you're having the problems at,
Yeah.
I've been having to take it really slow through there, and I've had to trail break it through there. If it wasn't for that, if I could take that dip the same way I do in ACC, I would at least be turning in 205s.
Yeah, I'm taking that really slow. Yeah, I just kept my CSL DD as spare. Hey, Kowalski.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna sell that spare DD. Oh no,
Well,
you wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. You returned the original because you got one for free, right?
Well, I got it for free, so I didn't sell it either. I thought, well, I'll keep it in a spare in case
Okay,
a GTDD
okay.
Pro breaks. Then at least I can still play PC.
Let me see if I got this right. So didn't they send you one but didn't charge you for it? So so didn't you cancel an order or something?
Right. So I ordered the 8 Newton meter power pack only.
Yep.
Whilst I was waiting for the CSL DD wheelbase to be available. And when the 8 Newton meter power pack arrived, they sent me the 8 Newton meter power pack and wheelbase bundle by mistake.
Oh, you only paid for the power pack?
Yeah.
Oh, snap!
So my order for the wheelbase hadn't shipped, so I cancelled that because I don't need 2 wheelbases. Because that'd be greedy. So yeah.
Nothing wrong with greedy. It's the American way.
But then, like when GT7 was coming out, I was like, well, I want that. I want to play that. So I got the drive hub adapter, and I was like, all right, it's good, but what's native like? Shit, and I spun off.
I just turned in a 205.
Nice. I need to swap cars. It's Ferrari. It's not working for me. I also wanted the official wheel, which I've ended up not using at the minute anyway. I'm using my leather Club Sport RS. Because at the time I only had the He's going to say Mr. Dollars. Yeah. I'm not the money. Lincoln's the money.
I wish. Alright, I'll take that.
Right, which track next, Link?
Whichever one you want, I'm feeling good.
Let's do Barcelona.
Oh, hell yeah!
Get out of this kill me Ferrari.
You know, that's what I meant to say about the Ferrari. On ACC, Ferrari is, to me, it's a lot like the Porsche. Once you get dialed in, I feel like it's a great handling car, but if it's a car you're not used to, you will spin out easy.
Yeah. So actually, that was my first car in ACC. I liked it, but I think this setup, I think I must have mucked around with it. Right. Let's have the location. Lincoln Gunn spent his dollars.
Oh, yeah. OBR Racing, good evening. Oh, he already long left.
Why does that?
Who was that was looking to join us? Support Gaming, did he ever jump in there with us?
I don't know. Changed? Yeah, it's changed.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with the Porsche. Let's go. Oh yeah, and I'm on softs too, so we good.
I've got a few GT3 cars.
So my fastest lap here is 145.1.
So let's take the Mercedes. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Ham bop. Leave a Saints.
Oh shit, I was looking for that runoff. I didn't see it.
Okay, and it applies the bop anyway. Oh yeah. AMG baby. Blub, 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 blub.
Oh snap! I missed my brake marker. I was in the groove.
Oh, right, so... Yeah. So the drive hub adapter I'm using, they're about £90, and then you need a wired controller to go with it. It's another 15 quid, so you're looking at 100 quid, or just over, get it working. It's pretty good, I mean that's what Lincoln's using.
And I'm using it on 20 Newton meters of goodness.
There's another one, rendered reality, Sean was using on his.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's another make, and it doesn't require a controller. I put in his comments, like, I'm surprised Sony haven't sort of clamped down, because the only way the drive hub they get away with it is it doesn't have a validation chip, which I imagine they need a license for, because you're using a controller. But this other one, I think it's called Brook something or other, it must have the validation chip in it.
Maybe Sony finally saw the light that if you let somebody onto GT7 with a workaround, maybe they'll actually buy the game and buy some microtransactions.
I don't know, I think it's they've probably don't know about it yet. Sorry, Brooke.
I wouldn't be surprised if they know about it, because they gotta know about the drive hub adapter.
Yeah, but the drive hub adapter doesn't have the authentication chip in, but the because that's why you need a genuine controller to go into the drive hub adapter.
Oh, I get what you're saying, because the drive hub adapter requires a officially licensed product to go
with it to go. I'm real. So, but this other one doesn't need that. It just goes, yeah, I'm a genuine Sony product.
Oh shit, I missed that comments, Support Gaming. I've missed your PSN. So if you would send it through the YouTube chat. Because the thing about the GT7 chat, somebody will say something,
quick,
it only flashes it for it only flashes it for a few seconds.
Right, shall I start the race?
Sure. Yeah, I got 20. I got 20 Newton meters of goodness, Salsa. I thought you knew that, Salsa, because I knew that I was, you know, throughout the months I was keeping you posted on as I was upgrading. Because I do believe I told you when I bought the V3 pedals. Because I originally bought the CSL Elite pedals, then I bought the CSL pedals, then I bought the V3 pedals. So I mean, like as far as this wheel goes, I don't see any reason to get another wheel because I love this McLaren wheel, and plus if I'm in VR, I can't see the 88 buttons that's on a Formula wheel anyway. Oh, you just messing with me? All right, it worked.
Messing with my emotions, Smokey. See Lincoln in my mirror. Hey, Artful.
Oh shit.
So what did Artful's asking? What overtaking? Prohibited someone's come off. Has Corinda's crashed, or is that you?
Say that again?
One of the guys has come off. Got yellow flagged. Artful in Shack's saying, "What do we think of the big screen?" I liked it. I just wish it had eye tracking.
Yeah.
That's the only sort of deal breaker for me. Not spending $1,000 now. That in the UK we're getting royally screwed over on the pricing. So it's $999, right? Which I think works out to be like £850. However, the UK price is 1,150 or something like that. And then it doesn't actually say on the website where it's shipping from, so there might be import duty on top of that. So for that kind of money, it's close to Pimax Crystal territory, which has eye tracking. Granted, it's a humongous headset in comparison, but my next PCVR headset, I want eye tracking just for the performance benefits. Oh, he's on my tail. That's like breaking.
I knew that might possibly happen, but I had to try it.
Trying to read chat here. See, pricing because the US had to add 20% tax. But is the price, the UK price, is that from the UK or is it getting shipped from Europe? So we've got another 10-20% on top of whatever price that's saying.
All right, what's your PSN again? Support. Oh, you can tell I don't use my PS5 that much. So the bottom line is I'm a little preoccupied at the moment, so I can't tap into the old brain and try to remember what the PSN is.
Oh, it ships from the USA. Right, okay. So yeah, you can add another £200 import duty then. So it's going to be what? $13.50-ish in pounds. Does look nice form factor there. Lincoln's car's pulling away on the straights, man. Maybe I've got cornering speed though. Yeah, like, fancy a visit to the UK? If you do, you need to bring a visit to the UK for a holiday. You need to bring some headsets with you. Just sneak them in through your suitcase.
And get locked up in a UK prison for trying to smuggle VR headsets?
Excuse me, sir, why do you have 3 VR headsets? Isn't one enough? Well, I have 3 rigs at home. I got yeah. It's alright. Our cops don't have guns over here. You'll be safe. They'll just pepper spray and tase you instead.
Beat the shit out of you?
Yeah, through our border forces rubbish, you'll get through no sweat. Oh, this guy's coming back on the track.
Almost bad.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I was working on a good lap too until that happened.
On the straights, I should be slipstreaming, but you're pulling away.
I had good momentum coming out of that corner.
So, I know Lincoln's shipping status, it says shipped. So he's just waiting for tracking information.
Yeah.
But payment hasn't gone out, right?
Yeah, they took the payment.
Oh, they've taken it now, right? Because at the time
Yeah,
you're saying
right
shipped. Well, they haven't taken my money.
Yeah, and then like an hour later after I posted that message in Twitter, I checked it. Yeah, they took it. But I knew they would because they did the same thing when I bought my first PS5. They shipped it out and hadn't took the money yet. And then they ended up taking the money like 2 days before it got here.
Mine's still pending. It looks like it's charged my card. Well, it's about to. It's, you know, when they secure the amount on the credit card, but they don't actually charge it.
Yeah.
It's done that. There's like that amount's pending.
Sony took my money, so hopefully day one. Gaming Legends, how's it going? Support Gaming says Spartan Kiko. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're on Support Gaming, you can join us.
So you reckon on the big screen sensors, there's also magnets on the side of the lens where prescription lenses snap in. Eye tracking, possible upgrade expansion. Yeah, maybe it's very tailor-made, isn't it? You have to scan your face with a Apple phone, which is another barrier. Have to go to an Apple shop.
I don't really
Can
see
I
that
borrow
as
your
a
phone?
barrier because, like, I know so many people with iPhones that I could just use one of their phones to scan my face. That's no issue.
Well, it has to be one of the new ones, doesn't it, with the 3D scan facility?
Yeah, but I know people who buy them every year. I'll never understand why they spend money like that the way they don't understand the way we spend our money buying video game stuff.
You know, the Apple VR headset might be one to look out for. If that works with Steam VR, which it probably won't, but if it did, you know the form factor of that's going to be good, and it's going to have eye tracking. It's going to be great resolution. It's going to be. It'll just cost $3,000. But apart from that.
Oh, wait a minute! Wait!
Wait.
Oh, the Kirinidas, that's Support Gaming. He was in here with us this whole time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're the son of a gun who rear-ended me at Bathurst.
Wait, whoa, where you going, man? Where you going?
That's the one I'm looking.
Nice.
I've not heard that in a while. What's awful saying? Oh, and Polish Paul. Who's this Polish Paul guy? And why does he need polishing?
Huh?
There's a guy called Polish Paul, but whenever I see it, I read it as Polish Paul. It's like, yeah, the wrong thing springs to mind. Right. Different track.
Is it Polish Paul VR?
No, Artful's referring to Polish Paul.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you had somebody in the chat impersonating him.
Nah. Yeah. Polish, as in from Poland. Sorry.
07 Legends.
Polish. Not Polish.
Oh, I got you.
Where to next? Where's the music?
Doesn't matter.
We could do, should we just do a bit of something different? Some Tokyo Expressway. Some street race.
Let's do the long one, though. Let's do the long one that's got the long stretch.
Okay, hold on.
Because there's different variants of the Tokyo Expressway. And there's one hairpin that is super tight. Polish clickbait, Paul. Yeah, it's yeah, I've seen a couple of our VR constituents light into him for doing clickbait shit on Twitter.
Do you want the one with a really long straight? It's 4.47 miles. Is that one?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
long straight.
Yep. plenty of room for slipstreaming. Yep, that's the one. All right, let's do a practice lap.
All right, what car? We've taken GT3s.
Oh yeah, you know me. I love me some GT3.
All right, I'm gonna take something. We gotta go for the Nissan then, haven't I? Has to be for this track. That one. I don't even know what he just said to you. Let's do a practice lap. Will you be able to use prescription lenses on the PSVR2 because of the eye tracking? Probably not, right? Because the Tobii eye tracking LEDs around the edges of the lens.
Yeah, because of that, Mike
sort of
of
forced to wear
VR
glasses.
Oasis said he wouldn't try it because he doesn't want to risk screwing that up.
What I imagine might happen is if eye tracking can't function, it'll just do fixed foveated rendering forwards, and that's it. Because I imagine that will happen. Because I think someone tested it when they covered one eye or closed an eye, and it stops tracking. So. I suppose if you replace the lenses that are in there altogether, or your way around it. Yeah, tracking. Was that GC said in the last video, did he? Tracking's not so great and bright. Stuff like that they can iron out with more firmware updates and so on. So I won't be too worried about that. It's more like if it can't track your hands because the cameras aren't in the right place. I'm more concerned about that, like with the G2. Oh, we need a long gear setup for this. Given there's just 3 of us, we should have gone for a smaller track.
Well,
yeah, there's no point reinventing the wheel, and Tobii do such a good job. I think just licensing the eye tracking from Tobii is the right way. It would have taken them ages and bumped the price of the headset. It's probably cheaper to have licensed it. Also, some games already support it.
oh, came in too hot.
Not VR, like talking about Formula 1 in 2D mode on PlayStation supports Tobii eye tracking. So they've...
So yeah, I am patting myself on the back for telling people that Project Wingman could possibly come to PSVR2, and now we got confirmation.
Yeah, it's good. I need to play that game more on PC. I've not played it since I got the 4090. I played it a fair bit on the 3090, and I've not tried it on the new graphics card.
Well, I tried it a couple of days ago on both Voltron Jr.
Yeah, shit.
So, picture was a little bit sharper on Voltron because I got the reverb hooked up to it. but I streamed it from Voltron Jr. because it's just easier to set, to pop out the chat using the Quest headset and all that stuff.
How do you find the G2, Reverb G2 for long play sessions? Do you find that your eyes are more tired compared to the Quest? Because I do. I think there's something wrong with the stereo overlap or the stereoscopic pixel. It's fine for short periods, but I find, and I've got my IPD set right, but I don't get that with the Quest. And I'm talking like if I play for more than say 2 hours, which is quite a lot. Whereas Quest I could do like 6 probably.
I guess it doesn't really matter what headset I'm using. I don't think I can really do more than 3 or 4 hours anyway. So I never really thought about that, but I will say that in its stock form, the Quest is, the Reverb is way more comfortable than the Quest.
Yeah. That's how it sits on your face, right?
And
what
and
about these? How do you find the sweet spot?
Well,
I find it a lot smaller than the Quest 2.
I'm used to it though, because with the headset super sampling the 3100p along with OpenXR, ACC has never looked so sharp in VR. Even the areas outside of the sweet spot come through clear enough that I can make out what it is. So I can still sort of like use a peripheral vision to get an idea of how I'm going to approach a certain corner. So yeah, the G2 has taken over as my sim racing headset. Not only that, the G2 has a lot less aliasing than the Quest.
GT3 cars on a street circuit.
Shit.
Artful saying his sim racing headset is the Pico Neo 3 Link. Alright, with the DisplayPort cable. Well, that's pretty good actually. Because the Pico Neo has similar lens design, doesn't it, to the Quest 2. It's a quite a big sweet spot. And with the DisplayPort you won't get the compression. Something I wish that that HTC super lightweight one, I wish that had DisplayPort on it.
Yeah.
Basically,
They have to know that there's people that would be interested in using that headset as a PC headset. What Will cockpit setup is that you got? The wheel is the McLaren GT3 wheel. The wheelbase is the Podium DD1, and the rig that I'm sitting in is the GT Omega Prime.
Yeah, if there's any like PC VR headset that's like over £1,000, unless it has DisplayPort, I'm not really interested in it.
Yeah,
I don't want to be
exactly.
using any sort of compression technology over cable, and there doesn't seem to be a proper wireless solution yet. Plus for sim race, you don't even need it. The cable's fine, and it's always on. There's no battery to run out, or have to think about charging, so it's less weight. Yeah. You have an engine failure. Is the Beyond and the Crystal? Yeah, the Crystal. I'm not sure what the Beyond is. Not heard of that. There's that Maganex. And that one. That's by is it Panasonic. Meganex.
Oh, I
Shift
do
or
remember they came out
Panasonic.
with a headset, but I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, something like Meganex or Maganex. It looks like circular as well. I think that's DisplayPort as well. Renault. Oh, Beyond is big screen, is it? Alright, I just know it's big screen. I'm not really figuring out which corners I can brake on this track. Gaming Legends at yo, welcome. Now can you rig the bass shakers for your VR headset with audio splitter? Not really. I mean, you can. There is an audio socket on the amp, but you want to filter out the high frequency sounds. So your best bet's just playing the games that have telemetry support. So like at the minute we're using SimHub and telemetry data for this. But I did try before telemetry was supported having the bass shakers driving off the audio only. Oh no, it's just rubbish. You just get a general vibration from the engine. Lincoln's 13 seconds ahead. Crash, damn you.
Yes, sir.
OO vest. Is that a force feedback vest, is it? Oh, it's behind me. I need to use my B haptics vest more. Hopefully some of the Sony games will support B haptics. I've not played Resident Evil 8. Was it Resident Evil Village? I've not played that at all, 2D or anything. Because I was waiting. I was going to play it with the PC VR mod, and I never got around to it. But now
I did try that, but I'm there's I'm having
spoilers.
an issue.
Oh, go on. Oh shit. Oh, I love you like that. And that yeah, same. Actually, also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play that downstairs where there's more room. This rig takes a lot of room now, so. Also, I'm probably going to let the wife try Resident Evil Village out. Just tell her it's just an adventure game. Yeah, put the headset on. I should have turned the number of laps down for this. Like 6 laps on this long track. It's a long time.
It feels good.
It's like going out for a cruise. Oh, he's lost it. I think this track looks best at night. Expressway ones.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it in VR.
I've been playing quite a bit of the Shitoku Revival project, you know, on Assetto Corsa. And that is so cool. You should have your friends on this with AI traffic on, weaving out free roam. Gaming legend saying the wife might run into the large dumplings. I know what you're talking about there. An artful who bought a second-hand Cat C2 Plus. What the hell's that? I'm totally out of it if that's a VR accessory.
Shite! I hit the wall trying to read that comment. Durbin Brown, you gonna hop on, try to unlock some stuff? Alright.
Alright, where to next, Link? Which track? Yeah, more drivers, the merrier. I don't know why people don't join the server. Is it because we're running GT3 cars with no mods? And people are like, no, we want to run our souped up Subarus.
If you want to open it up and let them bring their little funky Civics in there and see what happens.
Oh, is that the catwalk? Treadmill thingy? Must be.
Oh shit. Just messed up
So
my bad
I do
lap.
like the
Oh, I took some damage too.
what's that thing Sean rendered reality's got? It's like you sit in and it spins round.
Oh, the yaw?
Cool.
The yaw motion simulator?
I mean, it does look a bit.
That's the yaw
extreme.
too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might move too much. You know what I mean? When it's changing gears, like, yeah. Maybe you can turn it down. Maybe that's just a setting he's got.
Now, I wanted one of those, but I know that wheel deck would never be able to handle my DD1.
Okay, I was just back from work early start tomorrow. We'll join. No worries. Sorry, Link, you're saying you would have got one of those yours, but something?
Oh, I was saying, yeah, I wanted to get one, but I know that wheel deck would never handle the torque of my DD1.
Alright. It's also the weight. You've added a lot more inertia, wouldn't you? Because it's the DD1's quite heavy.
Yeah.
So I think that the wheel he's got on there is like G29 or that class, so it's quite lightweight.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Now,
Next.
not to knock some of the people who've gotten wheels for GT7, but it's funny to listen to people talk about how much money they spend on a wheel, and then you found out they got a G29 clamped to the desk. And one YouTuber by the name of The Finner, thank you, Support Gaming. He just bought a wheel. I think he bought a G29, and he's talking about he can't wait to use it on GT7. I told him get ready for the rabbit hole.
Let's see what other car classes we could try out on this. Have you got a GR1 class?
Let me see.
I'll set it aside and see if you can pick a car.
Oh
yeah.
I got this. I got the 787B. I'll use it because that's one of my favorite cars anyway. I've done a couple of streams driving this car, you know, with the Assetto Corsa mods, and I used to drive this car on GT Sport in VR. This was one of the cars that I had to make sure that I had for when we do get VR support. The only other car that I'm probably interested in getting would probably be the GR010, the Toyota supercar. True, that rabbit hole is deep. Salsa. Yeah, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Roughly $3,000 for this rig, the wheelbase, the wheel. I think, to be precise, I think it's over $3,000. Just the wheelbase with this McLaren wheel is $1,500. And that's not to mention the money that I spent with the other two pedals that I had, the CSL Elite pedals, which I still have, the CSL pedals, the CSL Elite wheelbase that I bought. I think between the three of those, I spent another $600 on those, and I bought that CSL Elite off of eBay, because I bought that as a wheelbase to get me through until my CSL DD got here. And then after Fanatec sent me 2 messages saying that my CSL DD was delayed, I said, "The hell with that! I don't want to wait no more." So yeah, I fell into the trap and bought this DD1. Yep, my extra wheel rims cost as much as well. Yeah, definitely. All right, here we go. The 787B, the legend, the
These are
legend.
quick.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta back out.
Oh,
Change-
shit.
I gotta change these tires.
I'm off. I'm going into the pits.
Oh shit, you restricted the tires to mediums?
I don't think so. I think I just
I
put
can't
softs on.
change. No, I can't change them.
Well, have you bought them?
You know what? That's what it is. I gotta go buy some. Some of them a bitch.
You can do it without leaving the game. You know, you can just. Have I tried this? Don't think so. I don't think. Have you got a Super Formula car, Link?
No, I don't.
No, I don't either.
I'm fine with using the 787 if you let me use it. I just need to get some tires.
No. Yeah, because you can.
I forgot how to get to the forgot how to get to the store from here to get some tires.
It's on. You know when you go to car settings, there's an option like something shop. You can now get to it from the settings menu.
Car
So you
settings.
can easily buy tires and ballast and stuff.
Nope, can't do it from there.
Let me show you. How you exit? So if you go, so right next to the settings cog, there's like a shopping basket, shopping trolley.
It's grayed out. It won't let me get in there.
Oh.
Oh, maybe I have to exit. Oh, that's what it was. I had to cancel entry.
It wasn't for me. Is that because cancel entry? Yeah. Right. Right. So that's when you can change cars and so on, right?
Oh, sports soft. No, we want racing softs. There we go.
I mean, I could unlock it to any type.
Because I've seen...
Comfort tires in these. Yeah, straight into the gravel pit.
Because I think these older Group 1 cars are a lot slower than like these hybrid cars.
Bachatas 809, welcome. Lincoln Clay with the green and orange.
Oh yeah. Hold on, let's put these
Is that a Mercedes? No, it's a Porsche, is it?
What's that?
Your car. 787B.
This is the Mazda 787B. This was the last car to win the 24 hours of Le Mans with a rotary engine, and the car was banned the next year. And I think I probably spent about a year or two trying to find out why, because like the articles that I saw tried to make it seem like they cheated when they didn't. It's just the rotary engine got outlawed.
And you're going to set to no limit for a minute to see what other cars I've got?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't have a Formula car. So GR1's the highest we can go anyway. Alright, I'll put it back to that. Something we'll have to buy for a PSVR2, get a Formula 1 car.
Yeah.
But I'm also saying that for a Ferrari F40, I want to drive that in VR. Sorry.
I guess as far as production cars go, I would want to drive the LaFerrari. I do like that car. I think that car is $3 million. And how much do I got? I got 1.1 million. So yeah, they're gonna end up getting some microtransactions out of me, and I think that's one of the reasons why like Sony isn't clamping down on people. Because if you kick people off this game, you can't make any microtransaction money off of them.
True.
I mean, that was the whole thing that I didn't like about this, is the way they restructured the physics to cater to the casuals. Because if you make the physics too realistic, then the casuals, oh shit, they'll get frustrated and not want to play this game.
He says whilst we're both coming off, it's for casuals. Ah! Go-karts will be fun in VR. Yeah, I've done that in the Automobilista too. That's a lot of fun actually. And for Assetto Corsa, you can get tracks that are go-kart based, but go-kart sized, but they're based on real tracks. Like you can get Monaco shrunken down. It's quite cool.
Oh shit, missing braking points.
Alright, 2 laps, then we'll start the race. And if anyone's just joined watching, free to join in. Just open lobbies, just messing around, chatting VR. Trying to get more on the grid, so it's just 3 of us at the minute. We'll just overdo that corner. This is pretty rapid. I don't even know when I got this Porsche. Maybe it's one I won from one of the menu books.
Oh, that's a hard turn to one.
Sing shifts. Do the Formula cars in this game have DRS?
I don't know.
I think they do. I'm sure I've done it on, you know, when the daily races on multiplayer for ranked. I'm sure I've tried it once. Hey, Kowalski. No, they don't, do they not? They have nitro. Alright, let's get the race started. Oh, being able to look around in this car in VR would be sweet. ERS.
See, the F1 rim with the podium panel was like, oh shit! I see you, Salsa.
Let's go full immersive mode. Son of a bitch. It's alright. I'm still alive. Mess my gears up. Yeah, I hope they get PSVR2 working with SteamVR. Seems to be disagreement on whether the video signal's encrypted or not.
Ah, shit.
If there's zero encryption, then it could be done fairly quickly, I would imagine. But if people need to break the encryption key, it is, then it might be different. It might be a case of opening it up, bypassing it somewhere.
Oh, shite! Wasn't paying attention to where I was at.
I did a poll on Twitter a while ago actually saying how much extra would you pay on top of the PSVR price in order to use it with Steam VR, and I think the most frequent amount was $100 or £100. Can't remember what I put. So there's money to be made there if there's a way of doing it. Spot the guys played F1 a bit more. Yes. What's that artful? Is that with the PSVR2 or does it mean another headset?
This race is over, and I hit the wall and damaged the front end. Yeah, that's a wrap. I'll just watch you guys as you come by.
You dead?
Yeah, I tried too hard to catch up with you guys. I'm trying to recover from that first spin. Lincoln, did you play with the gearing on that car? No, I have not. Yeah, keep in mind that I don't play this game that much. I'm normally on ACC. So I wasn't going to dig too much into messing around with the gearing and the suspension and all that kind of stuff. And but once I get into PSVR2 and I see things differently and I can get a different feel for the car, then yeah, I'll start messing around with tuning these cars and stuff.
No, too late on the brakes. Well, they had an opportunity to get past me then. Yellow flag, that link.
Saying that I exceeded the maximum. Yeah, and I think my force feedback. It's saying that I exceeded the maximum. Gears 1 and 2 seem to MP maxing out really early.
Yeah, we're just using the stock tunes.
Yeah.
Not done anything. I got a lot of players. They multiplayer mode. You can see from qualifying what their fastest lap times were, and I think you can just copy their setup, can't you? Isn't there a button that says use drivers setup? So I imagine a lot of people get fast setups from doing that.
One of the reasons why you might see this car maxing out in the early gears, Andy B, is because I'm spinning the wheels. When you hear that, and it just suddenly jump up like that, I'm spinning the wheels. Now, I got the, technically, in real life, this car did not have traction control, and it did not have anti-lock brakes, because I don't think that stuff existed back then. But for this game, it's letting me use a traction control. I've got it set to 1. So in an effort to try to get out of these corners quicker, I'm smashing the pedal right to the floor and it's spinning the tires. Now, if I turn the traction controls off, I would have spun out 18 times already. So so the gears maxing out early, gears 1 and 2, what you're hearing is me spinning the tires. So I think this car is better suited for a track like Circuit de la Sarthe.
Yeah, it's alright, you just have to be more gentle with the throttle. Oh, short shift, I think it's going to spin.
So, jump straight to 3 from 1. I don't know about that, because that'll bog the car down. And if I'm in a fight with somebody and I jump from 1 to 3, that's gonna bog the car down. That's gonna make me give up a couple of tenths if I'm in a fierce battle with somebody. So, but again, everything. So I'll put it this way: everything you see me doing today, throw it out the window. Because I normally race in VR, so this is, jumping back and forth between flat screen and VR. It's a transition, and I've had GT7 streams where it's taking me well over an hour to get adjusted to the cars, the tracks, and that kind of stuff. And with us jumping around from car to car, because I'm normally used to GT3 cars, the Porsche that I was driving earlier. So to jump from that to jump to this Group 1 car with much more horsepower and a lower tolerance for people putting their foot on the floor, that's what you're going to end up seeing. So, so I would say, again, whatever you're seeing me do today.
Prize money, 50% bonus for clean racing.
Oh, nice. So whatever you see me doing
20,000
today,
credits.
throw it out the window. You'll find out what I'm really about when PSVR2 hits next week.
Yeah, prepare for the Lincoln.
I promise
VR.
you'll see faster laps from both me and him.
Oh, it's got to be Spa. I've not done Spa yet. Oh,
all right,
no,
let's do it.
it's just a 24-hour layout.
I don't know.
Same distance, same direction, looks the same.
See, have I gotten a message from Amazon yet? Yeah, these bastards gonna wait.
Do you want to stick
till
with the
last...
Group 1s, or do you want a different category?
Doesn't really matter, because if you, that's on you. Because if you leave it on me, especially if we're gonna go to Spa, I'm definitely gonna want the GT3s again.
I can show some bravado, right? Right, Group 3s then. Lincoln loves his GT3s. I think I've raced more recently with Formula. That's why I felt more at home in that car then. Where's the limit? Well, that was actually set to no limit, so any car could have been used then. I think I can hear your fan, by the way. Like, you got a fan on you.
Yeah, this microphone is sensitive.
Alright. It's got
Just turned it off.
Yeah, nice.
Checking on the status of my order. It's still saying arriving by 8 p.m. Yeah, these bastards, I know it, they're going to end up sending me a message. They're going to wait until like 7:45 to tell me that it's been delayed and it'll get delivered tomorrow.
So far nothing from UK on Amazon or the other bricks and mortar retails. No, it's only direct at the moment. Do you think they've sold a lot? I'm curious to know how many units they've actually sold.
What's that?
Of PSVR2s. I know they were planning to have 2 million units made, but I wonder how many units they've actually sold.
I was wanting to talk about that, because you know how that report came out about they lowered their projection of how many headsets they were gonna shoot for at launch or whatever, and some of our VR constituents took exception to that report because they thought it was reckless journalism and trying to, put out what they think is like propaganda in the name of getting clicks and views. And when I first saw the headline of that, I was going to post it on Twitter, but then I thought better of it. If I'm not mistaken, I thought not to do it because I didn't want people to get the impression, oh, it's not selling, I'm going to wait, But in the same breath, if they had to lower their sales projection, I'm not exactly surprised because I think Sony has done a lousy job of marketing VR. With PSVR1, there seems to be mixed opinions that some people think Sony's did a great job of marketing PSVR1. I think they did a lousy job. And then with PSVR2, it seemed like they only gave us minimal information, and it seemed like they only gave it to us when they had to, not so much to promote the headset. Like when Brian Paul leaked about the Sense controllers, then they came out and showed us the controllers just so they can nip that leak in the butt. But after that, they just fed us crumbs. And Sony claimed that they wanted mass adoption for the headset. Well, you're not marketing this shit like you want mass adoption, because we saw Oculus Quest ads everywhere on YouTube and TV. And it's almost like, I almost feel like Sony is relying on us to market this headset for them. But in the same breath, I think we might have touched on this discussion before. I think part of the reason why Sony has not been marketing this headset the way you would think they would.
So both Artful and Gaming Legends, I reckon Sony have soft launched it, and that. Well, Gaming Legends reckon it's to put scalpers off, and Artful's that they're going to do the big push for next holiday season, next Christmas. But I think the pandemic has just totally messed their timelines up on stuff. I reckon the PSVR2 should have come out a year ago, if not slightly sooner.
I don't argue with that. My thinking is why
because the tech's a little out. Like everyone's moved to pancake lenses now. If they were gonna release a headset now and they targeted now, I reckon they would have gone for a slightly different design. And also they'd have more games and stuff ready. But yeah, I'm happy because I want to play this in VR and have more AAA games being made. So I'm not complaining, but I think pandemic's put a spanner in the works for it.
I think that the reason why they haven't really marketed this headset that much is possibly because of the Activision deal with Microsoft trying to acquire Activision, because Microsoft is crying to the FTC and the CMA that Sony is dominating gaming and they don't need Call of Duty, but we do in order to be competitive. I think part of the reason I'm wondering if the reason why Sony might be fighting so hard to stop this deal from going through, I'm wondering if they were in talks with Activision to bring Call of Duty to PSVR2. If that's the case, PSVR2 would be a system seller if they had Call of Duty in VR, and that would be enough to make Sony want to fight Microsoft to keep them from getting their grubby hands on Activision.
Alright, you joining the race? Link, I'll start in a sec.
Yeah. So I wanted to get that out because if I would have tried to say that while I'm driving, I would have hit the wall.
I think we've due the PS5 Slim this year, so I think isn't that expected summertime?
I don't know.
I think it's due, and then 2024 for PS5 Pro. Like December 2024.
I can tell you, without blinking an eye, I will not buy a PS5 Pro.
Oh, you say that now. If they release it and then there's updates. But the graphics are better. You're like, God damn it.
No. Here's okay. All right, hear me out.
I know what happened last time.
Because
There weren't that many updates.
Shitted on. Yeah, we got shitted on with the PS4 Pro.
So Drive Club was marginally better. They patched that, but then it wasn't much better.
Okay, listen to me, Andy B. I'm going to tell you why I won't buy a PS5 Pro. Number one, if PS5 is not enough to run PSVR2, Sony knew that a long time ago. So they should have built the console with the correct specs to begin with instead of selling the PS5 Pro as a way to correct the mistake. I refuse to pay for it because they did that with the PS4 Pro, and they still left it up to the developers to give us PS4 Pro patches, which we really didn't get them. So a lot of the VR games, we got the PS4 version, I'm sorry, without a PS4 Pro patch. Secondly, now that Sony has made VR controllers that match industry standards by having thumbsticks and whatnot, there's a lot of games that's going to get ported back and forth between PC and PS5. That being said, why would I buy a PS5 Pro when I got a computer with a 4090 sitting in front of me? Because other than the PS5, other than like PSVR2 exclusives, visually the best looking games are going to be on my 4090. You know, I sunk $4,000 into that computer, so son of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking, Gaming Legends.
What's that?
He's saying you've upgraded your graphics card three times or several times. I'm sure that you'll upgrade your PlayStation. That's what I'm saying. He says that now. But when we're both playing GT7 in VR and I've got the PS5 Pro link in, going, oh man, look at these extra reflections. You're like, shit, I want some of those reflections too.
you also have to keep in mind that in the beginning, when I kept upgrading these GPUs, it was in an effort to be able to see a set of Corsa Competizione in VR with its best clarity and performance, and do it all on one PC and not have to do the 2 PC thing.
Yeah. What I will say is, if there's a PS5 Pro that's out, I'll actually wait to see how many games get patches before bothering. And then I'll just because I don't have 2 PS5s yet. I'm still considering it one for downstairs, so I don't have to keep carrying this one up and down. So I'll probably have 2 at that point anyway, in which case I'd sell one and switch it.
I can understand that, but with me already having 2 PS5, believe me when I tell you, I'm not buying a Pro. Because as far as that goes, up until PSVR2 comes out, I have not gotten my money out of the first PS5, and then to go off and buy a second one. But I knew that was going to be the case when I bought the PS5, that I wasn't going to get my money's worth out of it until PSVR2 hits.
Yeah.
Oh God. And I just hit the wall and destroyed the car. The bumper and the front wheels are flashing. It's done. So I'll just watch you guys go by.
I think it's only cosmetic. It's not actual damage, Link.
Well, either way, I'm screwing up because I'm blabbing and I'm putting my foot to the floor trying to catch you guys too.
PS5 Pro, damn it!
So
I should just set it to 3 lap races. I think 6 is too long.
So, what am I trying to say about my PC with the 4090 in it? At 2160p, it runs like absolute butter, but the picture was not that good. I had to super sample it all the way up to 3100p before ACC like looks
drifting.
Blah. Oh, the car's not flashing anymore, so I guess I'll let you guys go by and then get in hot pursuit.
Nvidia is see, the problem with AMD has is that Nvidia have so much of the market, the graphics card market, that they can afford to have all the drivers available for all the games, and developers know most people are on Nvidia cards, so they'll make sure it works for Nvidia seamlessly first, then AMD. And AMD are having a lot of driver problems at the minute.
Shit, I think I had heard Nvidia's driver team is like bigger than their entire company.
I think AMD have like 5 people, and Nvidia have like 80 working on drivers. Well, it's partly because like Nvidia's used so much for productivity and other things, you know, video editing and all that other stuff. Which, you know, people do the same for AMD, but still, it's like the old VHS and Betamax wars. Do you remember that back in the day? Betamax and VHS link?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my dad, he got a Betamax player, and we used to go to the video store, and it was about a 40-60 split to begin with. So Sony had Betamax, and it was the superior quality hardware, but VHS was slightly cheaper, so more people bought VHS, and then it took the market share. So after a while, it went from like a 50-40 split to a 70-30 to 80-20 to like I went in and there's like 10 videos on Betamax and the rest of the store was VHS. I said to Dad, we get VHS now. There's no more Betamax videos to rent. Oh, yeah, we had to get electrics. It's great. I just hit one of the plastic pillars. I made a proper plastic noise. Is it just me racing? Oh no, so you are racing around.
Those pillars aren't there on AC. Oh shit, on ACC.
Slow down. Let's do some racing.
This track is definitely more forgiving on this game than on ACC. Except for that tight hairpin that I've complained about. Jesus.
That messes me up, pushing the sideways thing. Ah! It's fucking around. I was using the look right option, you know, on the wheel. Try driving straight when doing that. It totally messes you. End up turning like
Which button were you hitting? The look.
Well, I've got it. The with the funky switch.
Oh.
I've got two on this wheel. One's like.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. One's analog. Makes me. Ugh.
What was that? I know it's him. Alright, let's get after it.
First naughty film. It's Kentucky Fried movie. I think the first sort of risky film I saw was Porky's. Remember that film, Porky's?
Yep.
Oh shit!
Well, I see you. Wham!
Well, come up to midnight. I'll be finished up soon, I think. Link. I've been on since 9.
I'm still waiting to get that notification from Amazon, so that's fine. God damn it, these hairpins.
Alright, 2 more laps. Let's see what time I can do. Everything was noisy in the 80s. Yeah, Lamborghinis, Lamborghini Countach. I've said this before, like PSVR2. I'm looking forward to like driving all the classic cars. You know, like Lamborghini Countach, Ferrari F40, Ferrari Testarossa. Actually, there isn't a Testarossa from this game, is there? Well, the other two there is.
Oh no.
So actually, I'm motivated to save up and get those cars just to race them in VR. The old satellite TV with encrypted channels. Is it RTL was one of them?
Ah! Trying to get out early. I'm trying to get on the gas early. Oh my. Oh!
Alright, Andy, no worry. We'll be on next Friday in VR, and Thursday, in fact. Lincoln may be on Wednesday as well if he gets his headset early. I'm just hoping mine arrives next week because I've got 2 days booked off, so it'd be quite annoying if I'll have to do something else.
Yeah,
Or cancel my holiday.
I took Thursday and Friday off. And for those who are listening on both my stream as well as Ham's, I will be giving away my digital copy of Horizon Call of the Mountain. I will be giving that copy away. I'm going to buy one, and then just a digital code that comes with my headset, I'm going to give that away. So just be on the lookout for one of my streams, and I'll simply send the code through, and whoever grabs it, that's who gets the game.
Nice. It's like you can cut Eau Rouge quite a lot and doesn't complain. There's a setting for cut penalties, it must be on low.
The what?
Gaming legend saying, keep a mouldy chamois next to the... Take next to my nose for immersion. Or for the noise.
Alakazam says he's more of an Xbox guy. Well,
Xbox, ban him from the channel.
I don't have anything against. I don't have anything against the hardware, but I'm not a fan of Microsoft as a company.
Not a fan of Microsoft. They've got AI, man. Get shares in Microsoft. Yeah, Xbox.
In fact,
they're gonna make a lot of money in the next few years.
You might even make a case.
That's
that
not advice,
FYI. For Microsoft.
It's just personal choice. Oh my god, these 6 laps are taking forever. I think races feel a lot longer when there's only 3 drivers in them.
Yeah, especially when you're making mistakes.
GT3, this track? This should be your bag, Link.
2 things killed me. One is the hairpins that I was telling you about, because the hairpins, I still haven't cracked that code yet, at least consistently. Some tracks I can get through the hairpins okay, some of them I cannot. Especially, I think, if it's a hairpin where there's an elevation change, where there's a hairpin that's on a hill, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. One track I'm going to need you to learn, Link, for next week. Well, not learn it, but is Nurburgring, the Nordschleife.
Oh boy. Actually,
which we'll go on next. We'll do one lap.
Okay.
Because it's 7 minutes long at least.
That's actually a track that there's a lot of high-speed corners in there. There's only really like one part of the Nurburgring that I have a problem with. Because you're going around a sort of a wide left corner, and then it changes over to a damn near hairpin right turn. Other than that, I really don't have that much of a problem with Nordschleife. But yeah, I will get some practice in it. But I'm really not a fan of watching races on Nordschleife though, because the track is so narrow that the straights is really the only place where people can overtake each other.
Right, if anyone's watching and they want to join in, we're going to do 1 lap of the Nordschleife.
All right.
Plus Nurburgring, doing the 24-hour layout, so we'll give it a minute. I'll have a sip of my drink.
Uh-huh.
Some music to build the tension. I'll stick with the GT3 class. I'll stick with the Nissan.
I don't know about on GT7, but I know the Nissan was a car a lot of people went with on GT Sport.
Yeah, I think it's at the minute. I think this and the Porsche are the 2 most popular. I think they're slightly faster.
Well, once PSVR2 hits, I am going to learn to master that 4GT.
Right. Can you go to track? Don't think anyone else is coming in. I'll go straight to oh, someone else joined. Right. I'll just do this first bit. on the Nurburgring, and then we'll go straight to the.
Almost
Race.
did the short version.
Yeah.
So I almost missed the turn.
"30 seconds, and then I'll start the race."
All right.
In fact, where's my 30-second sample? Right.
Stay
not
single
so
file.
easy.
All
Don't
right.
forget.
Don't be a hero on the first lap, just take it easy.
Nice. All right. All right, support
All right,
gaming.
good luck.
Let's see what you got.
Here we go. Oh shit.
What happened there?
I'll have a little. I want somewhat wheel-to-wheel action.
This part of the track I know. It's when we get to the Nordschleife part.
All right.
I know this part very well.
I know bits of the Nordschleife, but not like the back of my hand.
Oh,
There comes someone. He was covered in hot then, and then slammed on the brakes.
yeah, I was about to miss the turn. When you make that left turn, it's like you're getting on the Autobahn or something.
That's Autobahn. There we go. I think the feedback feels pretty good on this track out of all of them. Whoa, shit, Tony!
Woo!
Go on, I'll hit the brakes. Go on, take your spot back.
Oh, that was on me for being out of control.
Go, 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 go.
What are you waiting for, support?
Now we're off.
Heard some screeching there.
Yeah, you always twitchy bum time. brake.
This is the part right here where I have problems.
Yeah.
Because you're coming up on a hill, so you don't see that hard braking until the last second. Up to the carousel.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's not for a bit yet. Jet, sorry.
Oh shit!
I'll try and straighten you up. I was going to try and push the front of your car out.
Oh shit! It don't matter. I said I would have screwed up on this track anyway.
There's a bit of a drift then as well.
Now we're at the carousel.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit, that drop off.
Shit. Oh, that caught me out.
It caught me up too. If I see this track again, it'll be too soon.
Oh, out of left, hit the curve, took off then. Shit. Almost at the home straight. Or the long straight.
Oh shit! Support was back there, sorry.
Knitting Jane, thanks for the follow. Not been following my chat. My text to speech seems to have stopped. Apologies if I miss comments. Here we go.
Oh shit! Ah!
That was a lot of fun. Now that in VR, Ferrari F40, that's what I want to do.
That was trash for me.
So we're on like 9 minutes something. Not sure what the
9
pros
minutes,
do.
23 seconds.
The real fast time's like 8 minutes something. Victory! How much do I win? 21 grand. Better than nothing. Better than a kick in the teeth, as they say.
Yep. Well, I got 12.
Well, it might be time to close up the stream there, I think. Oh, that's a lot of fun.
All right. Yep, same here.
So, all I'll say is, yeah, thanks for the races, Lincoln. And to let people know, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. Thanks for the thumbs up. See, there's a few gone in there. And that we will be live next week for hopefully PSVR2 unboxing. So, as soon as I get it, I'll probably do it. And Lincoln, no doubt, will be doing the same. So, in the stream title, there's a link to his channel there. And on the Thursday and Friday, I've got booked off, so's Lincoln, so we'll be live streaming this in VR and probably other games over those 2 days, but we're doing these two together because it's multiplayer. So yeah, that's about it from me. I'll leave Lincoln to do his outro, but thanks again, Link, for the races.
Alright,
I'll speak to you in a bit. Alright.
And for those of you listening on my end who have not subbed to Ham's channel,